Angelina Jolie arrived on the set of Jimmy Kimmel Live to enthusiastic applause and the kind of excitement only a true Hollywood icon can bring. Dressed elegantly and smiling warmly, she looked ready for a casual evening of laugh stories and a bit of promotion for her newest project. But what unfolded on stage was anything but typical late-night fare. Jimmy welcomed her with his usual charm, complimenting her humanitarian work and the powerful themes in her upcoming film. Angelina responded, graciously sharing a few heartfelt insights about the movie's message and the importance of giving a voice to the voiceless. The audience listened attentively, clearly moved by her words. Things started to shift when Jimmy brought up a recent interview Angelina had given where she spoke candidly about the state of the film industry and how she felt many studios prioritized profits over meaningful storytelling. He asked if she thought her outspoken views might make her a difficult figure in Hollywood. Angelina paused before answering and then spoke clearly and confidently, saying she didn't care about being difficult if it meant standing up for integrity, art, and justice. She said too many people in the industry were silent when it mattered most, and she had no intention of joining them in that silence. The audience applauded, but Jimmy raised an eyebrow at the sharpness of her response. Jimmy then tried to lighten the mood with a joke, suggesting that maybe she just needed to pick her battles or find less controversial ways to make her points, but Angelina wasn't interested in laughing it off. She fired back that issues like human rights and exploitation were not punchlines, and she didn't appreciate them being treated as such. As tension filled the room, Jimmy attempted to pivot the conversation to her family life, but Angelina stopped him, saying if they were going to talk, it needed to be about something that mattered, not tabloids or surface-level chatter. She said the media often dehumanizes people, and she wasn't going to play into that anymore. At that point, the conversation had clearly veered into uncomfortable territory. Jimmy looked flustered as he tried to steer things back into safer waters, but Angelina calmly removed her mic, stood up, and looked out at the audience. She thanked them for listening and said she hoped they'd keep thinking about what truly matters in the world. She gave Jimmy a polite but distant nod, then walked off the stage, leaving the audience stunned and silent. The camera quickly cut to commercial, but the moment had already imprinted itself on everyone in the room and watching. At home, clips of the confrontation flooded social media almost immediately, with fans either praising Angelina for her strength and authenticity or criticizing her for not going along with the show's light tone. The hashtag Angelina walks out trended for hours, sparking fierce online debate. What was meant to be a routine interview turned into a fiery and unforgettable moment, one that reminded audiences that some stars aren't afraid to speak their truth even when it's uncomfortable, especially when the spotlight is the brightest and the pressure to stay quiet is the loudest.